Since the dawn of time, coffee has been a discussion topic among men everywhere. Even the cavemen needed to discuss their coffee. Me, coffee, love. A couple of years in the future, the steam train took coffee talk into 12th gear.
All aboard for your warm coffee.
But then, disaster struck the world as war became rampant everywhere. Man still needed to discuss his coffee to keep those spirits up. And how?
All my friends and family are dead. How can I be sad when I have this warm cup of joe?
Jiminy Cricket, son, that's the spirit. In the 21st century, coffee talk has been taken to the airwaves, with young coffee enthusiasts everywhere discussing coffee online. Here's some of them now. Ross McCartney and Liam de Bruin, take it away, boys!
What the hell is going on here?
Principal Berkeley, what are you doing here in school?
You're late for school for the third time this week, Timmy, and I don't want to hear any excuses.
Oh, I'm sorry, Principal Berkeley. I was just listening to...
I don't want to hear it, whatever it is.
Berkeley,
I don't want to hear any excuses.
let me explain.
Fine, you can explain.
Woo. I was listening to
My Morning Coffee.
on my favorite podcast platforms.
Wait, do you mean to tell me you were listening to My Morning Coffee on all your favorite podcasting platforms?
Yes, I was listening to
My Morning Coffee.
on Spotify, Apple Music, and all your favorite podcast platforms.
Well, why didn't you say so? I love My Morning Coffee also. It's okay that you're late for school. Get in there, Timmy.
I love you, Principal Berkeley. Wahoo!
I'm late for my flossing competition, but who's gonna watch my lizards?
Has this ever happened to you? Well, if so, don't worry. We have the guy just for you. And his name is Larry Lizard Sitter. I'm here at Larry's Lizard Sitters. I'm Larry Sitter, and I'm here to say I'm here to look after your lizards today. Doesn't matter if you're going to your farm, going to your grandma's funeral, or hell, you might be going to meet your special gal. I'll sit for your lizards.
My grandma had just died, but Larry looked after my lizards. Thanks, Larry.
I had to go divorce my wife, but Larry looked after my lizards so I could make the hearing. Still lost, though.
My penis fell off, and Larry looked after my lizards.
You've heard from the people. Now come on down to meet me at Larry's Lizard Sitter. I'll be there waiting. Yeehaw!
Larry's Lizards, the best lizard sitter all around town.
If I have to deal with one more chow today, I swear to... Hello there, little boy.
Hi there, Santa. I'm Mikey.
Mikey from Clondalkin, what do you want for Christmas?
How did you know where I was from?
I know everything.
Wowee! Santa, for Christmas this year, I would love to be able to listen to My Morning Coffee on all my favorite podcast platforms.
Well, little Mikey, you can listen to My Morning Coffee on Spotify, Apple Music, and all your favorite podcast platforms.
Wowee! That sounds great. Thanks a lot, you big bitch.
Ho ho, what?
Hello there, my name is Space Ross,
My name is Space Liam.
and welcome back to another episode of
My Intergalactic Morning Space Coffee.
As always, we are recording live from space.
On this episode, we will discuss space is space and how to find space in space.
I'm excited for this episode.
Me too.
Oh, Liam, it seems I'm receiving a transmission from your ex-space wife, Deborah.
Oh, space balls.
Space Liam, it is me, your ex-space wife, Deborah.
Ex-space wife Deborah, what are you doing entering transmission on our ship?
I am calling to remind you that it is that time of the month again, and you owe me space alimony money for me and your space kids.
We never had space kids.
That night in the hotel room, those kids were yours, all 200 of them.
Space crap. I'm entering space tunnel. Space noises.
No, wait, no,
Space Ross, we've got to get out of here.
That conversation sounded intense, Space Liam.
You're right, space dude.
We should flee to the planet Earth and become Earth Ross and Earth Liam.
We should continue our podcast and call it My Intergalactic Morning Earth Coffee.
That is a good idea, but how about just My Morning Coffee to avoid suspicion?
That could work too.
Now, Timmy, I know I'm not your real father, okay? I may just be your stepfather, but to me, you are my son, and I love you quite a lot, you know? And I just want you to know that if you ever want to tell me anything, speak to me about anything, any man things, you can feel free to do so. For example, if you have any crushes in school that you'd like to talk about, I'm all ears.
Well, Greg, Dad, I have a crush on Stacy from my class. I just think she's the bee's knees. I'd really appreciate some advice.
Stacy, huh? She's a gal in your class?
My special gal.
Wow, and what age is Stacy?
Oh, Stacy's the same age as me, just 9.
9 years old?
Yeah, 9.
So she's a kid.
Yeah.
You have
I'm
a crush on a kid. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Oh, we got a pedo over here. Get a load of pedo. Timmy the pedo.
Dad,
this guy is a freak.
I'm 8 years old.
Johnny.
No,
Yeah,
Johnny, not Johnny.
It's Greg. Yeah, I just talked to my stepkid here. Yeah, what a freak. He's actually a pedo as well. Yeah. No, I'm not joking you. Yeah. He's in love with a kid, with a baby.
No, Greg.
This girl is 8 years old and he's got
I'm
a crush
9
on her.
years
What
old.
a freak, huh?
Johnny, don't listen.
Oh, what a loser.
No.
Loser.
No.
He's a pedo.
Please.
That guy is a
Can I just be?
pedo.
I'm only 8.
Pedo.com.
I thought you were my dad.
Not anymore. Okay, Mr. Greybeard, thanks very much for coming into us here at Permanent TSB. We'd love to go through some of the charges on your account, some kind of inaccuracies here, so we'd love to go through them with you, if that's okay.
Captain Greybeard. Mr. Greybeard was me father.
Okay, Captain Greybeard. I'll write that down for you here. Great
Thanks,
stuff.
matey.
Okay, cool. So, one of the first charges we have here is a gold-studded eye patch.
Me crew have lost plenty of eyeballs during our time. We thought we'd boost morale with a little bit of pizzazz.
Right, okay. Secondly here, a lightsaber peg leg.
Me and me mated, we love Rise of Skywalker. Our wooden legs are so 20th century.
Right, of course. And then a subscription to Hunky Parrot Weekly.
Hunky Parrot, wow, I don't know what that is now.
It seems to be a parrot erotica magazine.
Parrot erotica? Oh, not me, mate, not me. I like me maidens.
Okay, it's signed here in your name.
Oh, don't know how that got on there. It must have
Okay.
been some kind of mistake.
Right, okay, we'll move on. A solid gold pirate ship rims.
The crew of Pimp My Ship told us they'd cover the charges. Still, waiting for them to film, unfortunately.
Okay, and then finally, a Family Guy Season 15 DVD box set.
Oh, we love the adventures of Peter Griffin and Brian the Dog when we're on the seas.
Right, okay. Well, thanks very much for coming into us, Captain Greybeard.
Thanks for having me, matey.
Eye-opening, yeah, great.
I want question on my end. Am I getting the loan?
What loan? You owe us money.
Excuse me, matey. I gotta tell me parrot the wedding's off.
Previously on My Morning Coffee, Liam saved the city.
If there's one thing I like more than coffee, it's justice served hot.
Ross walked on the moon. I can't believe I'm walking on the moon. Liam delivered the president's baby.
I'm just happy that you and Liam Jr. are safe, Mr. President.
And 1 year on, the boys pay tribute to their former podcast co-host, Greg.
Still can't believe he's gone.
Greg was the best part of this podcast.
No, he was the podcast.
And Sergeant O'Reilly has finally cracked the case.
Good Lord, I finally cracked the case.
But this week, it's personal.
I'm going to kill you, boys.
Coffeetron, no!
Ross and Lee, my office, now!
Not again, Ross.
Yeah, looks like we're in trouble.
Do you have any idea how much that little stunt you pulled last week cost us?
Nothing?
First, you're 1 day late with episode 9, and then the following week, there's no episode at all? Do you really think this 50-story building that we use from a Morning Coffee HQ is going to pay for itself?
Yes.
Because it's not. We had the Pope coming in here to do a 10th episode spectacular, but we had to send him back to Rome because you two didn't show up.
Look, in our defense, the My Morning Coffee night out was on Monday night, and Tuesday morning turned into Thursday evening, if you know what I mean.
People in this building have lives, okay? They have mortgages to pay. You see Jimmy the janitor out there? He has kids that are trying to go to college, and they won't be able to do that if you two don't get your act together. So you go in there, you put on a little smile, and you do your little podcast. Because you know what? If you don't, I'll find the next 2 coffee enthusiasts to come in here and do it instead. How's that sound?
Can I talk to Ross for a second? Ross, if we don't do the best show ever, we're never going to get to do a podcast again.
He sounds really mad.
Okay, we'll answer on the count 3. 3, 2, 1.
Sounds
Can
good.
do. Good evening, folks, and welcome to another edition of Mass. On this week's episode, we will be talking about the lead up to Easter, and with it comes 40 days and 40 nights of no candy, no fun, no beer, pure purity. To tell you more, I welcome to the stage these two new, young, hot priests. Take it away, boys.
What's going on, guys? Two poppin' priests here to freestyle with you how you should be spitting your Lenten. If you're a cool party guy like me, you need to remember to say a prayer every night, every day, and party 24/7, but always in the name of the Lord.
And if you feel like you're not gonna make it, just spare a thought for my boy JC Christ. I'm talking 40 days, 40 nights in the desert with no food, water, friends, beer, babes, and most importantly, no beer. That's pretty whack.
So this Lent, when you're having trouble abstaining and maintaining your purity, on Easter Sunday, you'll get your chocolate and we'll get our bunnies in the Play Priest Mansion.
Mass dismissed. You heard him, folks. Mass dismissed.
After a long week of work, I am finally at one with nature, and I'm returning to my beloved pastime of bird watching. Ooh, is that the long-tailed widow bird I see? With its black feathers and the red on the tip of its...
Wow. Oh, it is great to be out here in nature. Oh, that fresh air feels good on my niddly nose.
Okay, just ignore him. This is your day. Oh, a ribbon-tailed
A cup
strappy.
of coffee in the fresh air. Oh, you cannot beat it. It's simply delectable.
It's starting to get a bit annoying, but at least I have Wilson's bird of paradise.
Oh, and that
Would
morning.
you shut up? I am trying to watch birds, and I cannot due to your ignorant interrupting and exclamation of everything you're doing. What is wrong with you, you Neanderthal?
Excuse me, sir. Are you talking to me?
Yes, you!
What is your problem?
Sir, I am trying to watch the birds, but I'm listening to you.
Sir, I have just as much a right to be out here as you do.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do, sir. And tell me, what is your precious right? I've never seen you here once.
Well, if you must know, I guess I haven't been here for a while now because I used to come here with my father back when I was a boy. We used to birdwatch, but you know he passed away recently, and I guess I come out here to try and feel a bit closer to him. And I guess the reason I'm talking so loud, as you may have noticed, is I guess it kind of helps me drown out the voices in my head that tell me that if it wasn't for me, he'd still be here.
Oh, crikey, I'm ever so sorry, sir. I've never felt so foolish in my life. I'll never be able to forgive myself.
Neither will I. Timmy, now that you're home from school, I thought it might be a good time to have this talk. You may know that I have a new boyfriend recently, and I thought we've been dating for a few months, so it might be a good time for me to introduce you to. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great to me, Mom. I bet he's a swell dude.
Oh, he is. I love him very much, and I think you will too. Come on in here, sweetie.
Hey there, Timmy. It's me, Mr. Frog. Oh, don't worry. You can call me Kermit. As you know, me and your mother have been seeing each other for quite a while now, and I've been looking forward to this day of meeting. You seem like a pretty good boy. You must be if you've come from your mother. She's my special girl. But don't worry, I know this may be a weird time for you, but I'm going to be here for you. If you need a friend, an ally, or even a pal, Kermit's got your back. Because I love your mother, and I bet I'll love you too.
Oh, sweetie. Feels so good to hear this happening.
Thanks, Snookums.
I love you, Kermit.
I love you too. Mwah.
This has got me so happy. I might run to the kitchen and make some dinner for us all. How's that
And
sound?
ice cream for dessert?
And ice cream for dessert, Timmy. Don't you worry. Okay, so I'll leave you two together and I'll head in the kitchen. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Kermit, you seem like a pretty good...
Cut the crap here, Timmy. This is Kermit's world now. This is my house. I don't give a shit about what happened before. Kermit's here. If I want a beer, you're gonna get me that beer, Timmy. If I want pasta for dinner and you want pizza, you bet we're gonna be eating my pasta. And if you ever disrespect me, I'm going to break your mother's heart and I'm gonna break you in half, you little bitch. Cause I'm gonna bang your mom some more.
Hi there, I'm Charles McLean, and I'm going to teach you how to wash your hands. In this time of crisis, you need to be extra careful. So with these quick, easy steps, you'll be on the road to McLean in no time. Step 1, boil the kettle.
Okay, boiling the kettle. There we go.
Step 2, lather your hands in butter.
Okay, lathering them up now, and all lathered.
Now that your hands are lubricated, you just need to hum the special song Low by Flo Rida.
Shawty got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, the whole club was looking at her.
We're looking at clean. Now that the kettle's boiled, you gotta pour this boiling water onto your buttered up, lubricated hands.
Okay, time to get this little kettle here, and here we go. Oh, God! Oh, my hands! Oh, God, that's so sore!
The screaming means it's working. The
my
more
hand!
gasp like a whimpering puppy, the better. Germs be gone, cause screaming's in town. A satisfied customer, I believe.
Thanks, Charles.
Cause when you're with Charles, you're guaranteed to be McLean.
Charles McLean.
I love you, Charles McLean.
Lubricate me with some butter. Hi there, this is Dale Jukington from My Morning Coffee Sport. Due to all the action happening off the field at the moment, we've been a bit stuck over what to bring you guys for your sports action. But don't fear, we've secured exclusive audio rights to the 1978 Wimbledon final. So sit back, crack open a brewski, and get ready for the game.
Boing.
Huh?
Ow!
Huh?
Mom?
Help!
Well, that's enough sex. Now let's get to the tennis.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to this weekly meeting of Raisins Anonymous. I know a lot of us here struggle with an addiction to raisins, so this meeting is to kind of help us all work through our addictions and maybe make some progress in fighting our demons. So does anyone want to start by kind of standing up and going through what they've been struggling with recently in regards to raisins?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. So recently I'm been struggling a lot with just eating lots of raisins. 1 becomes 5, 5 becomes 50. And I just my wife's telling me, Jerry, you need to stop. And I just can't. I can't stop.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, is there a problem here? We have a strict no talking policy when you're not holding the talking baton.
I thought this was Raising Anonymous, like a meeting for orphans.
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. Are you an orphan?
No, but I just think they're sexy.
In our modern society, every year, people are dying from so many different causes. Disease, war, famine, rollerblading accidents. But we think it's about time we did something about it.
Introducing Miss Monopoly. It's the Monopoly you know and love, but a woman? She's got it all. The looks, the charm, the attitude, and a vagina. This ain't your grandma's Monopoly. We decided to give you girls a head start with some extra money when you begin the game. Don't spend it all on clothes. So if you can get yourself away from the oven and to your nearest game store to buy Miss Monopoly, bringing equality one step closer to reality.
Oh, Snookums, the 3-month anger management course you took really seems to be working. I'm ready for us to turn a new leaf in our relationship.
Darling, I couldn't agree with you more. I finally feel like a new man, ready to manage my anger in a healthy and productive way. Thank you for standing by me, dear.
Some bread, monsieur.
No. We'd love some.
You have made me realize that these 8-hour shifts trying to scrape some tips so I can achieve my dream of becoming an actor is fully worth it, just so I can meet a person like you.
What the hell are you still here? Get my goddamn bread.
Right away, sir.
You know why you've been brought in today, so we're going to give you an opportunity to defend your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. I gotta say, I think it's absolute baloney that I'm even being called in here. I was nowhere near the scene of the crime, okay? That lady got murdered all on her own, okay? I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even anywhere nearby, okay? Yes, was my blood on the murder weapon? Maybe, okay? But that could happen anywhere. Blood is all the same. It's the same color. Okay, was my car found at the scene? Okay, maybe, but it's a car. It has wheels. It can move, okay? And if we're really gonna split hairs here, was the victim's severed off hand found inside my house? Maybe it was, okay? But that has nothing to do with me. I'm an innocent man. You know what? Clearly, this country has some kind of agenda against people with high-pitched voices like me, okay? And I just won't stand for it anymore.
Mr. Johnson, you're here today for not paying your parking ticket on time.
All right, fine, okay, you got me. I killed her. Just stop grilling me, okay?
I think we all learned something about the 7-letter word called justice. I find the defendant innocent on all accounts. Case dismissed.
Breaking news from Leinster House, where we have just received word that Parliament has decided to invoke a rotating Taoiseach. We go live now to Leinster House, where Micheál Martin has his first ever interview as on Taoiseach. Take it away, Micheál.
Whoa, stop it, I can't breathe. This isn't what I wanted.
There we go. Another great show in the bag, Liam. What do you think of that?
That might have been our best show yet.
I agree. Any big plans for the weekend?
Yeah, actually, my hair is just going out of control, so I've decided it's time to get it cut. But all during quarantine, I've come up with a new term to make me the coolest guy in the barber shop. I'm gonna ask for a trim job.
Oh, a trim job. That's pretty cool. Well, seems like you have a pretty cool weekend ahead of you.
Well, bye.
Okay, next, please. Okay, sir, what can I
Hi,
do for
how's
you?
it going? I think I'm feeling a rim job at the moment.
A rim job?
Yeah, is that not what I said? Rim job?
Okay, whatever you say, sir.
Don't be afraid to just get on in there. It's been a while.
Okay, and next up to vote in the topic of should poor people be allowed to have rights is Green Party leader Mr. Eamon Ryan. Go ahead, Eamon. Oh my, Mr. Eamon Ryan, are you sleeping in the doll?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Minister. I just had a late one last
Oh my God, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is a sacred area. The doll is sacred, Mr. Ryan. For shame.
I'm sorry, I'm just a sleepy little baby.
You know what? We're going to move on to the guys from My Morning Coffee to see what they have to say. Go on ahead. Oh my God. Why are you both masturbating? Oh.
What, so this guy's allowed to sleep, but we can't even pleasure ourselves? For shame, Minister. For shame. Now, where was I?
Hey, Johnny, I got a hot date tonight.
Oh, no way, Vinny. The way you've been crushing it lately, this one's guaranteed to score.
Oh, yeah, she sure is a hot date. Can't wait to meet her. I think she might be the one.
The one and a hot date? You really have it all, Vinny.
Oh, that must be her now. Hi there, darling.
Help me, it burns. Oh, God, it's nice to meet you. Can I have a glass of water? Help me, it burns. Vinny, that is one hottie with a body.
Well. You're probably wondering why we brought you here.
Yeah, when you put that bag over our head and threw us in a van, the thought came to me.
Well, the answer is quite simple. It seems your podcast, My Morning Coffee, was distracting listeners away from our Mafia podcast, My Morning Lasagna. That's why we brought you here to make sure that you don't release an episode for the next month and 26 days. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, what do you mean that doesn't make any sense? My morning coffee, my morning lasagna. You wake up in the morning, you have lasagna. What's there to get?
Exactly. That's why it's very important to us, the Morphia, that you two don't release an episode for the next month and 26 days. And if you do, you're gonna get popped.
Wait, so you're telling us that we can upload Wednesday, October 7th?
What part of that didn't you understand?
Was the Don not speaking English?
Now that that's all cleared up, it's time for our afternoon lasagna.
The jokes that were Italian. that's the only joke.
Living with COVID is filmed before a live studio audience.
COVID, did you remember to put out the trash? Don't give me that tone, mister. You always just know what to say.
COVID? You mean to tell me you're taking 2 girls to prom?
Wait, COVID, I thought you were taking me to prom.
But I thought you were taking me.
What do you have to say for yourself, COVID? When you put it like that.
COVID, I was wondering, could I ask you some advice? You see, I've just been getting a bit bullied at school recently, and I just don't know what to do. Any advice you might have, I'd love to hear it. Well, you know what? When you put it like that, you're right. The world is my oyster. Thanks, COVID.
COVID, you're probably wondering why you're in the principal's office today. It seems that since you've entered our school, lots of students have started to feel unwell all of a sudden. You don't think that these rumors of you being some sort of global pandemic have anything to do with it? Wait, COVID, why are you coming towards me? No, COVID!
Mr. and Mrs. Dracula, thanks so much for coming down to the station today. So sorry we had to call you, but it's just unfortunately your son, Dracula Jr., we caught him monster mashing in a public park.
Oh, what do you mean monster mashing? Monster mashing is #1 in Transylvania. It's family tradition. You monster mash in front of your friends. It's spooky season after all.
Oh, no. I think we misunderstand each other. I don't mean Monster Mash the dance. When I say Monster Mash, I mean he is a monster and he was furiously masturbating.
Ah, just like his father, huh?
Okay, guys, let's take it from the top. If you're ready, we'll do the cold open for this week's My Morning Coffee. You ready, Liam?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, and rolling.
Cuckoo caca miso. You know, something just doesn't feel right here, Ross.
Yeah, Liam, I agree with you. You know, this is bullshit. You know, I'm sick of this, okay? We're not dancing monkeys. I'm sick of doing cold opens every single week, okay? You know what? We are not going to record a single cold open more until we get Fred Stoller on the show, okay?
Whoa, the Fred Stoller? Do you really think we have the pull power to get C-list actor Fred Stoller on the show?
I don't give a crap, okay? That's our terms, okay? We need Fred Stoller on the show or we're done.
You heard the man, Fred Stoller. If you don't come on the show by next week, we're finished. Ross, they're about to announce the election results. We're going to find out who's leading the White House.
What's the point, Liam? We're never going to do another episode of My Morning Coffee again. This is all worthless.
Oh, shit. I forgot about our promise from last week. I guess it really is over.
We interrupt these election results to bring you a special message from C-list actor Fred Stoller.
Hi, I'm Fred Stoller. Maybe you know me as Cousin Gerard and Everybody Loves Raymond. Get off the phone guy in Dumb and Dumber, Seinfeld. People don't think of me as a powerful guy in showbiz, but now I've never had so much power. I understand that the Morning Coffee podcast won't do another episode until they hear I am a fan of their podcast. Guys, can you believe this? My cats. I've checked it out and do it. Yes, I fell in love with the third word in. I'll write them. exaggerating and lying a little bit, but I'm a fan now. So get off the phone. No, that's what I say. Stay on the phone. Check out my Morning Coffee podcast. I saved you guys.
Fred Stoller. The podcast is saved. We can go back to doing what we love.
We love you, Fred Stoller.
Oh, now where were we? Oh, that's right. Watching what really matters.
Sir, I'm so sorry, but we just got your test results back, and unfortunately, it's not looking good. You may only have 2 hours to live. However, we do have a new experimental treatment that we've been testing. It's not been medically approved yet, but it could be our only hope. Dr. Noah, why don't you come in here?
Are you ready to rock? If you're not gonna die, put your hands in the air, because rock is the best medicine. Rock is the best medicine. You're on the verge of death and you need to get better. It's time to rock.
My morning coffee.